What is up, everybody? It is cosplay time. As always, I am Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _ 2028.
And I am Rachel, aka Zombie Sailor.
And today we're here with special guest
Anna, aka Aikihaku.
Rachel, you want to take first question, or should I do it?
You go right ahead.
All right, first question: How you found out about Tik Tok / Musically?
So how I actually found out is I was actually scrolling through just the Play Store, and I think the app was pretty new at that time, and I just kind of tried it out, and then I stopped, and then just recently got back onto it.
Yeah, that's how I think I originally had one a long time ago when it first started.
Mm-hmm.
And because when I went back to it, probably last year, it said, "Oh, you already have an account." And I was like, I have no memory of this place. But I'm like,
Yeah, especially with the name
okay.
changing. I was what is this?
Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And then I think I did have an account when Musically first came out, but I was too shy to use it because I also didn't have any of my glorious masks.
I feel.
And so then I deleted it, and then about last year, I think it was, my friend showed me it because she's addicted to it also.
Yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Well, it's a place other than conventions we can show cosplays.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, it's your turn for question.
Okay, so as far as Comic-Con, what has been either your weirdest interaction, or if you don't have a weird one, your best interaction at a Comic-Con?
I would probably say my weirdest is when I dressed up in my Cindergosa costume and I had spikes everywhere. And this one guy came up to me and was like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" I was like, "Sure, yeah, I didn't mind." And he grabbed me without asking and was like, "Oh, that's you're really spiky, just like I like my women." And I was like,
what?
The cringe.
What's going on?
What kind of?
That is a capital nope.
He likes them spiky women.
I was like, what's going on?
Wow.
I need an adult.
Yeah. I
That's
think
weird.
I was only 19 or 18 at the time too, and I was like, yeah, I'm still not quite an adult yet.
Yeah. Please leave me alone.
Send help! I need adult.
Yeah, that's
but
weird.
yeah, that was probably the weirdest one I've ever had so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said this on. No, this was the other podcast, Rachel, you and I were on. Where I think I said it was you and me and Harley that said a guy in a really good Deadpool costume while I was also cosplaying as Deadpool grabbed my ass.
Oh yeah.
That's
And well, what do you do when that happens? I grabbed his ass right back, gave it a little squeeze.
Just like, here we go.
Well, I guess this is happening.
Give and take, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny.
Rachel, you got any new weird ones?
Any new weird ones? No, not yet, but I'm sure there will be more to come this Comic-Con season. So I'm sure in future podcasts I will tell everyone, guess what happened to me today.
Hey guys, guess what happened?
Has a list of just everything.
Just pulls out a list.
No, a whole scroll.
Yeah,
it just goes all the way out to the hallway. You're just like, yeah, that's it.
The cartoon-length scroll that never stops going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Favorite characters to cosplay as?
I don't think I've cosplayed a lot of characters, but so far would be my Cindergosa and then currently Bowsette.
Nice.
Well, for me, of course, I got Zoom.
Yeah, yours is definitely Zoom. And then for me, obviously, it would have to be Celine from Underworld. That was probably my all-time favorite.
Yeah, I agree, Emily.
But all right. My next question would have to be. Let's see. My list was on my phone, so now I'm trying to like recall everything that I wrote down.
Oh boy.
Thanks, computer. Thank you for taking a shit on me. What has been your most favorite Comic-Con to have been to recently?
I've only been to local conventions, but I would say like Phoenix Comic-Con was my favorite. I feel like Anime Expo is gonna be my favorite though, because I'm going this year. So
Nice.
We'll see how it turns out.
Nice. Yeah, I'm expecting to go to Emerald City Comic-Con. Never been to the West Side, so pretty sure that one's going to be pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, I definitely feel that it can. Imagine it's going to be really cold there though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to it, so I'm ready.
Oh, I'm not. I'm from Arizona, so it's like
You're
it's
probably
only
like,
hot.
yeah.
There's cold falling from the sky.
What is this stuff?
Get
Yeah,
that
that's like
shit
how
out.
it was raining in California this week.
Yeah, it was raining here too, so I was like, oh, finally. A lot of people are like, what is this? Is this rain?
Like, ew. I don't like it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. For favorite con for me is LA Comic Con, and then the one I can't wait for is WonderCon in March.
WonderCon sounds like it's going to be really fun.
Yeah. Never been, but it's my first time going that one.
Yeah, it's always interesting your first time going to a new, like, different con, because you're just like, you don't know what to expect. Because you're used to, like, local ones, and you're like, oh, I'm going to a completely different one, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, new people, new experiences.
Yeah.
It's always an experience, I should say.
Definitely agree.
Yeah, because I actually bought my Zoom mask at a local convention at my college.
Oh, that's really cool.
Because it was like more of like a toy expo than a convention. But there was a guy selling masks there, so it was either Deathstroke or Zoom, and I bought Zoom.
The Zoom mask is pretty cool, I gotta say.
It was calling out to you.
Yeah. Yeah, my wallet didn't like that.
Yeah, I personally set like on my bank a limit of how much I spend in a day because I can immediately spend like a couple $1,000s at a con without realizing it.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do that.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I want this. Maybe I could spend a little extra on this. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and I just found out that since I'm going to Seattle, Funko, their
headquarters.
Their headquarters is there. And so they're probably going to be bringing a ton of shit to Emerald City. I'm like, oh god, my wallet, it's hurting. I'm like, shit.
No.
I'm like, ah, shit. Why you gotta do this to me?
Yeah, just save up, and it's like, well, there goes a couple $1,000 down the drain. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I just bought my favorite pop vinyl. It's a Hot Topic exclusive Aang from Avatar.
Oh, that's really cool.
Me too. I'm actually staring at it right over there.
It's the one where he's riding the air scooter.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Yep, I also bought Sokka with his boomerang.
Oh,
Because they only had two different types of My Hot Topic.
Yeah.
I mean, Sokka's pretty great, though.
Yeah.
He's the dorky brother that everyone wants.
Yeah. Me too.
I was gonna get Iroh, but I only had enough money for 2 of them at the time, so I just got those 2.
It's always difficult. You're like 3 that you want, but you can't get all of them.
Well, unless they have the buy 2 get 1 free deal sometimes.
Well, yeah, that works. That always helps.
But then you slowly want to buy more.
Yeah, but they're always pushing that deal on you, and it's like you're buying one, but they're like, hey, if you buy another, we give you one for free.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, you are killing my wallet. I need to eat tonight.
Legit.
All right, next question. Well, this is more of a topic for discussion than a question. Stuff getting taken off of TikTok for stupid reasons.
Frustrating.
Yep.
I mostly see it as just a bunch of kids trigger spamming the report button when there's no reason to.
Yeah, definitely.
Or the shadow reporting algorithm.
The shadow ban. Oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated about that.
Yeah, I feel you, because I didn't have it happen to me for a bit, and I didn't know what people were kind of talking about when they're like, oh, my videos, and then it happened to me, and I see what they're saying now, because I'll post a video, and for a good, 5 or so minutes, it's like no views, no likes, nothing is going on, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what the, usually it's immediate. So
yeah,
I'm just,
exactly.
And then
I know people didn't have time to watch it yet.
Yeah, I'm like, but after a while, it's like, it'll lift and it'll be good and everyone will be like, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck was that needed for? I don't understand this.
I totally understand. I used to get 20K views, but now I get barely up to 1K. It's like,
yeah, and you're just like,
so frustrating.
Yeah, it seems like it's only cosplayers that are getting hit by this.
I noticed it's cosplayers and gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
It is.
I don't get it. It's like, why negatively target the people that make up most of your app or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, it doesn't make sense.
Like, the first time I got hit by the wave of shadow ban, I was wearing a skin-tight Spider-Man suit. I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm a bit of a bigger guy in a skin-tight Spider-Man suit, but then I was like, okay, this time I'm wearing pants, I'm wearing a leather vest and everything. I have everything on that's okay to wear, and it's like, nah, we're still gonna take your thing for a little bit.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't.
But hopefully they'll fix it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me again, TikTok, just because I mentioned it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just like, can you guys stop? People are trying to grow here. You're not helping.
Yeah. Okay. From question, let's see. Who is your cosplayer inspiration?
Let's see. As cliche as it is, I'd probably say Jessica Negri.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. Because, she has all the armor stuff that she makes, and it's really, helped me make the armor that I've been making, so it's and, she also, some of my friends are friends with her, and she sounds like a really chill person, so I was like, that's kind of cosplayer I want to be. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's good. I want to get to that level.
Yeah, same.
But it's cosplay costs money, though. I need more money to... Because I'm working on an armor right now, too, for Deathstroke.
That's really cool. Yeah, it costs a lot. I think my Sindragosa piece was almost 3K to make the whole thing.
Yeah. That cosplaying life, man.
Yeah, not good for the wallet.
No, but it's good for the attention.
Good for the soul.
Yeah.
Bring out the characters. It brings life.
Yeah.
It does. And then it definitely, it's nice when you get a kid at, a con who's they're all, happy and they come up to you. I've had that happen, a couple times, and it's just you're just
It's so sweet. Especially when they, talk to their parents, and then they come up and, hug you or something. It's
yeah,
you're so precious.
So it's so worth it, because you're just
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I haven't had any kids come up that much, but I've had a full, like, what looked to be a squadron of Navy sailors come up to me in
so
uniform.
Cool. That's an experience. That is
Yeah.
really cool.
Especially since I was shorter than all of them, I was like, oh, what did I do?
That's my daily life. Yeah, I feel.
For my inspirations, though, it would have to be Twin Fools of Fighting Dreamers Productions, and Jessica Negri's boyfriend Ryan.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I would have to say the same with Jessica Negri and Yaya Han.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Han's really good.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I aspire to be like at that fucking level.
I know,
that would be
right?
awesome. I'm like dreaming of the day where like I get, contacted by a con where they're like, hey, do you want to be featured here? And I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to that level too.
Right? Because you'd be like, because then people would come out to see you and you'd be like, that'd be pretty awesome.
And you get your own chair at a convention instead of having to like sit on the ground.
Yeah, true.
Sit and eat or something, which is always a struggle depending on what you're wearing and if you can even sit in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, I take stuff off when I eat. Even if I'm wearing like Under Armour clothes under my armor, I'm still gonna like just sit there in an Applebee's and eat my burger.
I mean, I would too. I just have this struggle of like, I don't know entirely how to set up all my armor yet to make it easy to take off. So I'm kind of just sitting there like, I think I got something. Just like throw it up.
Oh, just make a glove with claws, hold a spoon with the claws.
An extender. God. That would be cool.
That's why it's important to have a handler. If you have a handler,
yeah,
spoon feed it. Spoon feed me.
Yeah, it makes it easier, but it's just like then your handler's gotta like hold the stuff to help fix your costume if it ever breaks.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Or when your handler has to help you, like when you can't see if you're wearing something that covers your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh, white cloth mesh is the enemy of me.
Yeah, I had Scaleras is probably my enemy because it's like you can barely see anything, and then when you turn your eyes, it's like, oh, there's black. Great.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh goodness.
So, everything okay? Sounded like somebody fell over.
No, yeah, my boyfriend just got some groceries and he's kind of struggling getting in, but I think he's fine right now.
Question number 4, I guess, because it's 5 on my list, but 4. Favorite convention to go to?
Yeah, I think so far I would say just Phoenix. It's now Fan Fusion because they had like an issue. It used to be Comic-Con, but there was this whole issue where they got sued for having that name.
Oh.
So they had to change it to Fan Fusion.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that works out. Not a lot of people are happy about that.
Yeah, that would suck. I think by far one of my favorite cons so far that I've been to has been Colossicon, which is basically held in an indoor water park, and you get to basically.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've seen footage of that one.
That sounds so cool.
It's and it's so funny because all the cosplayers are allowed to go in the indoor water park after hours, after everyone leaves, and so you just see a bunch of drunk cosplayers in the gaming room, in the hot tub, in the wave pool, and you're just like,
dude, I need to go to Colossicon. I get so drunk and just be in the hot tub.
Oh, because I already have a cosplay for that one. I could do the Grill Master 76 of Soldier 76.
That would work.
That would be funny.
It's just my hair, like my white hair stuff would come out.
Yeah. It's really I mean it's there was like an ambulance called, someone got too drunk and like it was crazy. I saw a drunk lifeguard Rick and stuff like just go and play. I was like, this is perfect.
So
I love this. I was like, this is amazing.
I know there was
lifeguard Rick. That
I
gives
know
me
there was
life.
footage though of somebody in an alien queen costume going down the lazy river.
I've seen that. That looked so cool.
Yeah, Colossicon, let me tell you, it's
It's a time.
It's a time and a half. Like
It's like the new meaning to life.
it is. I'm going there this year in June because I can't not go there. Just order a mudslide and just chill in the hot tub like as like Mara or like some cos. It's just amazing. You just see like Goku in the wave pool and you're just like, hell yeah.
That sounds like paradise.
It is. That's why I'm like always going back all the time. Multiple days.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person, if I go to a con, I usually try to go all days if I can.
Yeah.
Try to make the best of it.
Yeah, especially if it's really good. Like, if it's really good, then I will make it a point to go, like, all 4 days. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite con is Los Angeles Comic-Con, which was previously Stan Lee's Kamikaze. It was like, it's still a good con, but once it got the Comic-Con name, like, all the vendors' prices went up.
Oh.
Because they got to get that Comic-Con money.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're buying the name rather than the actual product.
Like, of course.
But it's in a really good venue, the LA Convention Center, so it's really big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice, though.
Yeah. A lot of armor, a lot of costumes that have lights on and everything.
I like want my dream cosplay is to make like Lich King, but with LEDs, a fog machine, all that stuff.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like, it's gonna take a long time.
It's gonna take a long time. It might be a fire hazard.
Well, I might use like a water-based kind of fog machine because that is possible, or like dry ice or something like that.
Nice. That'll be cool.
Because I have seen those cosplayers that have like, I think he was the guy from One Punch Man, the cyborg from that one, and he had like arms and stuff open up with lights and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's pretty cool. All right.
Rachel, I think it's your turn.
Yep. Any future cosplays we can look forward to?
This year I plan on making, what was it again? War Chief Sylvanas.
Ooh.
And I've never worked with body paint or anything like that, so I'm gonna try doing the best that I can.
It's interesting the first time because I used it for the first time for my Starfire cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, it's not bad. I think more so what worked for me better because there's different like kinds. There's oil based, there's water based, and what have you. And then there's the cream one. I think what works best for me personally is the water based because it goes on. You just need water, and then you're like it goes on so nicely, and then you can control like how much like you want to put on, whether you want to make it really orange. Maybe like really orange or like a little less orange, a little subtle. So that was nice for me when I was like playing around with it. So if anything, definitely water based. I would definitely recommend.
All right, I'll definitely do that then.
I've tried oil based and it was not the best, and the cream was not the best either. I struggled with those. Those were like really patchy for me. While the water based was more gliding on perfectly, and you're like, ooh.
Oh, this is nice.
Ooh, that's nice.
I think I've only used like a cream like face paint, but that's basically it.
Yeah, I think creams are more better for like detailing.
Oh, I messed up with that one last night.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I tried to do a Venom cosplay kind of with like half the Venom face.
Uh-huh.
So I decided to try to like cover my eyelashes and get a big like glob of that Halloween store white face makeup, and I put it over my eye and pretty much sealed my eye shut for a little bit. And then even when I washed it off, my eyelashes were still white.
I would probably have like makeup remover at that point.
Yeah, and then I just did a cosplay that was an OC Winter Soldier's son.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, still got the eye makeup in my eye.
Yeah, it kind of depends on which paint you use, cause
yeah, definitely.
Especially around your eyes, gotta be safe.
All right. Favorite slash least favorite thing about cosplay?
Favorite thing, I would say being able not only to like bring a character to life, but when people come up to me and go like, I got inspired to get into cosplay because of you, or you bring this character to life for me. It's like, I'm really glad I can do that for you.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Yeah, especially when it's like kids who are like, I want to start cosplaying, like, how do I do it? And it's like, okay, well, here's what you can start off with, and here's how I can help.
Right, it's like the best thing. You're like, ee.
Watch your finger with the hot glue gun.
Yeah, I've accidentally stepped on my heat gun, sat on my soldering iron, and burned multiple times with the hot glue gun.
Ooh.
Oops.
Yep. I think I'm immune to heat at this point.
I'm like, yeah, this is normal. Good.
Yeah.
I live here now.
It's like the meme with the dog with the house on fire. It's like, this is fine.
This is fine. Everyone else is like, you okay?
Yeah, this is fine. It's okay.
Just a scratch.
I'd say least favorite would be being really clumsy mostly and just getting burned and stuff like that.
Yeah. It always sucks.
Yeah, especially when like you have to pay a lot to make stuff and then like you mess up and you gotta pay a lot again to get it fixed or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I felt that in my soul hearing that. Just like brought me back and I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, I kept those memories repressed for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just like
Just internal screaming right now.
Or like another bad thing is like when you work so hard to create a cosplay and it doesn't turn out exactly how you pictured it and you're just like you're like, I can't do this.
Or when you don't finish it on time for the con that you want to take it to.
God, yeah, you're like, no, like something didn't ship in time. It's like, oh, and you're like oh my god.
Oh, that happened to me 2 years ago with my Atom suit from DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I had got everything built up like down to the knee, and then couldn't do the shins because I ran out of time.
Yeah, that's what happened with my Syndragosa. Like, I had my friend come in and help me with it, and I just needed to do a few more like spikes and everything on my shins, but I didn't have time for it because the con already started. And I didn't even sleep that night, so I'm just walking with scaleras in my eyes.
That's another thing with cosplayers. We don't really get that much sleep.
Nope.
Yeah, especially on con crunch.
Yep. No sleep. No rest for the wicked.
Especially when you're after the con, like that con day, when you're in your hotel room with your friends and going to bed way late and getting up early so you can get that breakfast at the hotel.
And it's like, I feel bad, like, from, like, significant others. You're like, could you get me an energy drink? I need to work on this.
Yeah.
Very true. Good times.
Whose turn is it?
It might be my turn, yes.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah. What is probably one of your favorite parts of a con, would you say? Like, would it be like the vendors? Would it be meeting like some celebrities? Would it just be like just going there and just like meeting other cosplayers or any others you can think of?
I normally go there for like the vendors,
Oh yeah.
and also like
Yeah.
seeing what other people have made and stuff like that. It's like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And just taking pictures with a lot of people, it's
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
I usually go to panels when I bring like someone who's never been to a convention, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, let's do something completely out there.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. Like, just the vendors, obviously Funko Pops, definitely the
Yep.
first thing I go to, and then just yeah, definitely seeing all the different cosplays and stuff like that, and just being around your people is like, I feel like this
hmm
is where I belong.
Hello, my friends! I have found you.
Yeah, it's like a whole different scene because like I personally have crowds anxiety, so I can't be with a bunch of people.
Me
But
too.
whenever I'm at cons, I'm like totally normal.
Yeah, I feel yeah, same thing, same thing. It's so weird.
Yeah, I was like, huh.
Like it's like in any other situation, you're just like, please get me the hell out of here. But then
I want
there,
to go home.
you're just like, I never want to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but I always get like pre-con anxiety.
I get a little bit anxious because you're not, it's just like you built up all this, like you're so excited and everything, so you get a little like jittery and
And you
stuff
probably
like that.
didn't sleep the night before.
Yeah, well that also.
You're running on a couple dozen energy drinks.
I don't know, but like my favorite con thing this year at least was meeting Katie Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool. I really wish like I met Stan Lee because he came to a convention, one of my local conventions, I think last year, and I woke up late that day and I couldn't go, and I was like, darn.
Yeah, I was gonna actually meet him because he came to a local con of mine as well, but unfortunately he had to cancel due to some like medical problems and stuff. So I was like, oh no. So unfortunately I did not, but I know someone who did meet him, and I was like, oh my God, they
Mhm.
have like they have a signed badge and everything, and I was like, oh, you're so
You
I
lucky.
know, right?
Like
lucky
I saw
bastard.
him with my own eyes, but like he was busy or whatever. And also he had security guards that were like 3 times my size.
You're like, stay back here.
I would approach him, but I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? My life or my other life?
and risk damaging my cosplay.
Yeah, that's always a big thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. Make or buy cosplay?
I love to make, but because it takes such a long time, and like people on social media wanting more, I like buy some stuff, but I'd prefer to make if I could constantly make something every week or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I would like to definitely make more, which I'm trying to work on. And yeah, it does take a long time, especially when you have days where you're so unmotivated and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
so I do right now, I tend to buy more, but I would definitely love to get to the point where I make most of my cosplays because that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would
So you could
be.
be like, so if someone were like, oh my God, cool cosplay, you could be like, I made it. And they're like, oh.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
What? Wiki, what?
You'd just be like, oh,
Yeah, it's really cool. Just takes a lot of time.
it does.
Yeah, like my cosplays, like more in the last 5 years, it's been a combination of buying and making, as in like repurposing stuff I already have into a costume,
That
and
helps.
then making extra pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. sometimes I'll like buy a costume and then usually it's like not my size or whatever, so I have to like modify it, make it a little bit better or worse or whatever I can do.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah, because like
when you get it from like over in China or something, and you're just like it comes out like a little bit too big, and you're like, well,
yeah.
Like this, what I'm wearing right now, I actually got it, and it's a little bit too long in the leg, so I have to, at some point, I'm going to have to do it soon because I have a con that I'm going to be going to like this. So I'm going to have to get my ass in gear and, you know, reform it and everything to make it perfect because I'm also meeting Jason Momoa, so I'm like,
oh, that's so cool.
It needs to be like perfect.
It'll be real good.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to meet Aquaman as Mera, so you know it's gotta be like on
it's
point.
Gotta be, yeah. You're gonna be his waifu.
Yeah, right? That's what. When I see him, he's gonna be like, "Wife?" I'll be like, "Yeah." Take me in your arms. Oh, here's something.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, well, I'm ready. You can take me now.
And it's coming up soon, so I gotta start. I gotta do that tonight after after this.
Ooh.
So.
And a funny idea for that picture though would be you holding him in a prom pose.
God, yeah, I would not be able to hold him. He's a big hunk of man. I cannot hold him.
Just have multiple people help you, and then you could Photoshop them out.
There's just extra long arms around him.
The ideal is for him to hold me. Just like
take me into your loving arms.
That would be the goals right there.
And I lost my train of thought.
I think it is yours or mine?
Hold on, let me look what my last one was. Oh yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think it might be your turn.
Okay. As far as questions, I think I had one more. Oh crap. I love how I forget everything that I wrote.
Yeah, that's me.
Right? They're just like, oh.
It's like, why did I walk in this room again?
All right. I guess I'm going, I don't know if I wrote this or not, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Who is by far your favorite character from either a movie or a TV show or an anime? I guess if we're going.
That's a broad range.
I know, that's I'm like, maybe I should have
asking the big boy questions right there.
I know, right? Okay, let's shorten it to movies. Shorten it to movies. That's easier.
Favorite character in a movie. Deadpool, easily.
That is, yeah.
That's a good one.
Love it. It is a good one.
Yeah. The movies were pretty nice too.
And Ryan Reynolds is
real good.
Real good. Highly recommend.
10
out of 10 would stare again.
Oh goodness. As far as a movie character that's my favorite, which is it's pretty hard, but I would have to say Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, just because I just
stole mine.
Yeah, me and you, we just love Bucky Barnes. Come on, he's just so wholesome.
He's the Jesus of Marvel. He is real hunk of man.
He's good.
Real nice.
He better be coming back in the second one. Which they released another trailer, by the way, Infinity Wars during Super Bowl, and I watched it about 10
I didn't see the
times.
Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. I'll need to I was like so invested in my cosplay, I was not on the internet at all. So I'll definitely have to check that out.
And yeah, Bucky better become Captain America.
He did in the comics, so that would be pretty cool.
But so did Falcon in the comics, though.
So yeah, it depends on what route they take.
I don't know, because I think Falcon's getting his own TV show, so...
Oh, are they really doing that?
I think.
Or is it just rumors?
Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Disney's streaming service like DC has with theirs.
Yeah, because they're doing that with Loki as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I think Scarlet Witch is getting a show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Let's hope they pull through.
Well, we know Tommy Boy is coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the new Spider-Man's coming out.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he's coming back for sure, which is nice.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that he was a lot older than I thought he was.
How old is he?
He's like 20-something, like early 20s, I think around my age.
Oh.
I thought he was like 16.
I thought he was 16 too.
Baby faces.
Yeah, the baby face. He's got one. I guess that's a good thing. I mean.
Yeah. It's a good thing unless, like, you want to buy something that you need to be, like, 18 or 21 to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or when people, like, judge you and they're like, aren't you a little too young to be, doing that? And it's like...
I'm 35.
I can drink alcohol, so I'm old enough, all right?
I am drunk right now.
I'm drunk right now while doing this, all right? You think I do this sober? Oh, that's funny.
Oh, boy.
All right, I think it is your turn, because I am all good with my questions.
All right. This isn't for cosplay, but it is a superhero or villain solo movie that you want to see.
I don't know. I feel like they're like coming up with all the ones that I want. So
they're already coming through. Like you're like, good.
Yeah, it's
okay,
kind of like
my earphone cord just freaked me out.
What happened?
Like I saw it like move out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, "What was that?"
Who's there? I thought I was alone.
Because I just saw that Overlord movie, and I got freaked out a little.
Oh, Overlord.
Oh, did you think it? Good, though. Oh, did you think it was the anime?
No.
Oh, well, that's what my boyfriend thought. He thought it was like they were making.
That's what I thought it was too.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my god, are they gonna ruin this?" And we looked at it and it wasn't, and he was like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, like my boyfriend, he doesn't watch anime, and that was actually our first date was when we watched Overlord, and I was like, "Oh, cool, anime," and he's like, "No,
no."
He's like,
this
what?
is not," and I was like, "What?" I'm so confused.
It's a lot of scary stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool though. I liked it.
Like the effects they did were like prime time though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was great though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, the question about the solo movies. That's what we.
Yeah. We're like talking about like over. I'm like looking around my room at the pops that I have, the superheroes.
Alright, something's going on with my side of the computer. Because, Rachel, I'm seeing two of you right now. Oh, never mind. Now it's back to normal.
Okay, good.
You just can't get enough of her, that's why. I would kind of like to see maybe some, probably not like superhero, but like a story of like Catwoman and like her life.
Yeah.
Not the Catwoman movie we don't speak about.
Well, we don't.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no,
I would like to see a good one.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but like, who would you cast as Catwoman? Like, who's your dream cast for that?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Maybe Charlize Theron if like they did her hair all black and short.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you need someone who's like has done like some villain roles before, but can also do good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I can't really think of any.
Yeah. That's a good one. That is a good one.
I don't know, but for the Birds of Prey movie, I don't know if you both saw the trailer for that yet.
The little sneak.
Yeah, the costume shots or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I probably would have cast Charlize Theron as Black Canary, but I don't know. It is what it is.
It is, yeah. What are you gonna do? Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's like I'm hoping it's good. Yeah, so far, I mean, from what I've seen, looks like there's a lot of hype around it and everything. So here's hoping.
I'm sure it'll turn out.
Please don't become a not talked about movie like in a year.
Yeah, that would. But someone else that I think I would love to see, like a background or like a solo movie, would definitely be Loki and like what he was doing while he was disguised as Odin and everything. That would be pretty.
That would be pretty cool.
He was just what was he up to during that time? Like that would be pretty. Or just Loki, just being Loki in general, would just fucking watch it. Just watch it. Yep. It'd be absolute shit, and I'd be like, yep, that's Loki. Look at him.
Loki, you little shit.
He can be like a superhero comedian kind of thing.
Yeah. Perfect. Just him and Thor just would be a movie of them. Like Thor Ragnarok would be amazing. I'd be like, yeah.
Or like the multiverse of Lokis, like all meeting.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But for me, I would think maybe an X-24 solo movie.
X-24.
The little girl from Logan.
Oh, X-23.
X-23. 23? I thought it was 24.
X-23, I believe.
Oh, wait, no, 24 is the clone they did in the comics of Laura.
Yeah, because X-23 is, I remember I was looking her up because I wanted to cosplay as her. But I was like, wasn't sure because then I would have to like buy stuff off Amazon and I feel like really doing that. So maybe
somehow do the claws.
Yeah, then I gotta figure that out. That's on the back burner right now, but
yeah.
But that would be pretty cool. I would like for them to do that after Logan. Now that they kind of set it up that way, so now I'm like, bring me the X-23.
But I'm thinking if they do an X-23 movie, they're most definitely gonna do like a time jump.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I need to do it because I want to see it. That would be badass.
But I don't know who I would cast as X-23 though.
You know who I would cast just because I love her so much? And I feel like she would just fit it. And then after seeing Underworld, I'm just like, I feel like she would do it. Kate Beckinsale. I just feel like because she has the dark hair, she could totally like. And plus, I want to see her face again on like an awesome movie, being all badass. Like I feel like, yeah, totally.
I don't know. I feel Kate Beckinsale would be right to cast as X-23's handler back when she was in the facility. Well, I'm talking about comics version.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like an Amazonian type woman who's like a mutant who like I think can't be hurt, so that's why she was the handler for X-23 because she can't get cut by the claws.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work too. Honestly, that would work. Just as long as she's in the movie, that would be badass.
Yeah. It'd be a 10 out of 10 movie at that point.
Yeah, at that point, be like, I already like it. It's not even the making, and I'm like, we're good. Just like let me direct it. We're fine.
Yeah, let me direct it and cast everyone.
Yeah, very fun.
And also pay me money.
And I'll that too, so that I can like move to Florida, so I don't have to deal with the snow anymore.
All right, I think one more question, then we're gonna wrap it up. 2019 movie that we are most excited to see.
I don't know. I'd have to like.
I think Aleta Battle Angel is one of my number one I want to see.
I like.
Yeah.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Just because like how the CGI of her is a little bothersome.
Was it a manga or an anime before?
I think it was a manga before.
Because those adaptation movies have not had a good track record.
Yeah. I recently watched because Netflix made a Bleach movie. I watched it and I was like,
their Death Note movie.
I was like, I gotta put holy water in my eyes after watching it. I was like, this is terrible.
It's so bad. Like my mom watched the live action of Death Note, and she was like, "It's so bad."
Oh no!
Like, you're just like he's supposed to be. Isn't he supposed to be Asian?
That's what I was saying. I was like, it doesn't make sense.
Why is he a boy?
It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a bad rep.
Because the Attack on Titan live action didn't do well either.
I haven't seen it yet.
Because like Armin was not, you weren't able to distinguish Armin from anybody because he doesn't have his blonde coconut hair.
You can't,
what? That's weird. That's the whole point of Armin, though.
Yeah, his coconut blonde hair. That's how you know who he is.
He's the Aryan coconut.
Yeah.
What did they have him like? Just look like a regular looking.
A regular Asian dude.
They couldn't even like spray paint his hair.
Nope. Couldn't even afford a wig, but they can afford all the special effects in that movie.
I guess that's why. I think they spent all their money on the special effects. They're like, yeah, we can't buy that one wig. I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna just have to look normal. Just the one wig. They couldn't go over budget with that one wig. They're like, fuck it. Just make them normal.
It's $5 over our budget, guys. We can't do this.
But the wig was $5.
We're not doing it. I'm gonna have to watch it because I'm curious now. Like, I know it's gonna be shit, but I still want to like see what the fuck they did to it.
Oh yeah, but also they're making a Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action Netflix series. The special effects picture I saw, Appa does look like he did in the animated show.
I'm skeptical. I can't even say the word about it because of the movie that they freaking.
No, we don't talk about the movie.
I'm not even gonna. Oh God. Holy, to spray my eyes.
Like, am I gonna watch it? Yes. Is it gonna be good? Maybe.
It depends on how high you put your standards for it. You have to have it really low, and maybe you might like it.
Yeah, it also depends on the director and who they cast, also.
Yeah.
True.
And if they can pronounce Aang correctly.
That bothered me the entire movie. I was like, every time they said it, I was like, no.
No.
Oh, shut your mouth.
And they have to get the special effects of bending to go as the people move, not after.
You're just like...
Yeah, that's true.
They better, I swear to God.
I would be surprised if they don't do it well, because there's just so much out there that they can use for special effects in movies to make it so much better.
Yeah.
Get it together. I've seen cosplayers do a better job than some of these people.
Yep.
Just like hire a freaking cosplayer.
I think that would be so cool if like the movie industry started hiring like cosplayers to do their costumes.
Yeah, because I've seen like you see movies and I've seen cosplayers do so much better than some of the movies, and you're just like Like, these people had no money, probably.
Yeah.
No money, no sleep.
They did it all by themselves, because if you look at, like, the, after the movie, they show who helped with the stuff. There's, like, a shit ton of people that help, and there's just usually just one person that's doing it with the cosplayer, and you're just like, this person created this by themselves, running on no sleep and no money, and they still did a better job than you did.
Yeah.
And then you look at the movie, and you're like, what happened? Were you all sleeping?
You had 20 people. What were they doing?
You had one job.
One job.
No, have you guys seen, there's this show, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a cosplaying show where they bring in cosplayers who have to compete. Cosplay? I think so.
Yeah, that one, because a lot of the famous cosplayers that I know were on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool if they, like, recruited people from that.
Yeah.
I miss that show. Do they still do that or no?
Nah, it got canceled. Yeah, because I know
really expensive.
I know Holly and Jess don't cosplay anymore that much.
Yeah.
Chloe Dykstra had that controversy.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Ricky and Katie still cosplay.
Yeah. That was a good show. I enjoyed that show. That's too bad that it...
Oh, no, okay, I just remembered the name. It was called Cosplay Melee. So it's a pretty new show.
Oh, I never...
It's kind of like, you know how they have, like, cooking shows where they have to cook and then they eliminate one person and then it goes down to one person who wins? That's basically what it is, but cosplay.
Ooh.
Well, I know what I'm doing after the show.
Yeah, it's really good. I really liked it because, like, they have limited time to make things, and it's like, wow, they make amazing things in such a short time.
Another show to binge watch.
Yep. All right. Do you have anything you want to shout out, or any upcoming things you want to announce?
I can't really think of anything at the top of my head. I have a memory of a goldfish.
Same. Everything just flies out the brain. You're just like, oh, thanks, brain. I really needed that.
This last question we're going to borrow from our friends at the Cosplay Demons, or the TikTok Demons, I'm sorry. Who would you want to see next on our show?
I really think some of, like, the bigger cosplayers from TikTok, kind of like, probably like Bonbee.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, she was like one of the first ones I followed.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that'd be hard to get a hold of her. I think, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
actually,
really cool.
I did ask her already, but there was no response. Probably because she gets a lot of comments.
She probably gets a lot of so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That would be an awesome thing.
Let's see, who else would there? Let me see if I can, like... Ooh, do you guys know, like, King Malice?
King Malice, I'll write that down.
It's this girl who does, like, male cosplays, and she's really good at what she does.
It sounds familiar. I've probably seen the videos on the
probably in the For You page of it.
Yeah, because it sounds so familiar.
I don't know if I can, like, pop it up or something. It's so hard to see with contacts on.
The struggle.
I can show you, like, some of, like... I'm sure you've seen her before, because she does get on the For You page, like, a lot. I don't know if that's gonna...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, I think she would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, yeah, definitely. That would be cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
So many.
I know. It's like...
So many people to message and say, hey, you want to come on my show?
It's small, but it'd be awesome if you could.
Yeah, make more friends. We got this.
All right. All right, so I guess we're gonna close out the show now.
Yay.
Alrighty then.
All right, and this is goodbye, everybody. This has been Cosplay Time. I am Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _2028.
And Rachel, aka Zombie Sailor, with our very special guest,
Anna, aka Aikihaku.
Thank you for coming on our show. It's been an absolute blast and a pleasure.
Thank you for